Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We have your daily reading for Wednesday, March the 13th of 2024. If you're new to my channel on Wednesdays, we like to do a little thing called midweek motivation. A lot of people, especially if you follow a traditional work week pattern, Wednesdays is like the middle of your week, right? So we've got a lot of things going on. We've got some things still unfolding and hopefully some better things to come, but people's energies tends to wane just a little bit this day. So we bring some messages of positivity, some light, some motivation, maybe some advice, whatever's going on, whatever spirit wants to say for you. So let's see where we've got going on here. Oh, yes, indeed. This is such beautiful energy. Now, I do have to say, as I do this reading, Venus entered Pisces on Monday the 11th, and we do still have this energy coming around. Hopefully, Venus brought you something lovely. Venus is the planet of love and abundance and beauty and new beginnings, and we maybe have some love and romance or friendship in the air. So hopefully you got something, some positive energy that came about from that. But we are still in Pisces season here. We are still on the little remnants of the new moon energy. So we do have this dreamy, mystical, magical energy that's coming in here for us. And it's wonderful. We've got spiritual awakenings. We've got dreams coming to the forefront for you guys. So really embrace this energy and take advantage of this very, very powerful energy. But we have the first message that we've got out. We've got evolution coming in here for you, earth changes, climate changes, and transformation. And we are going through a lot of very powerful changes and evolution globally. We are going through a spiritual awakening globally. It's been happening for a number of years, and it's amplifying. It's getting bigger and it's getting stronger. So you might be maybe thinking some days, how do the puzzle pieces fit, or what does this mean? And really the message here with this is change is inevitable. Evolution is inevitable. Growth is inevitable. Endings are inevitable, but as are new beginnings. One of the best things that we can do is go with the flow, is recognize and be aware of things that are happening in our external world, but turn our energies inward. Focus on you, the love, the light, the heart space. Focus on your goals, your dreams. Be aware of things going on. It's not to be, putting yourself, in a hole, in a cave and ignoring other things. But when we live our life externally, we allow all of the external energies to continuously dictate our day, our mood, our energy, our thoughts, our actions. And in reality, if we turn that script around, if we live our life from our inside and project it outwardly, we step more into our personal power to influence our environment, our energy around us. And if more people do that, project your love, your light, your beauty energy out there, then we can invoke a lot bigger and better changes for ourselves. And it's always a ripple effect, right? So, you don't have to be psychic. You don't have to be energy sensitive. Just project that light. What light do you want to see in the world? What change do you want to see in the world? Be that and embrace that energy, and you energetically can influence things going on around you. It's a huge shifting of how we think, how we act, how we do, and how we normally live our lives, right? And this brings us back to center, brings us back to our personal power. You're also encouraged in this energy because it is connected with the earth. You're also encouraged to kind of have a look and how can you make a better impact on the earth around us, on Mother Earth, right? Maybe recycle, maybe connect with earth, maybe plant a garden, plant some flowers, right? So something that can enhance the world around you in a positive way. We also do have the dream coming out here for you as well. Something is revealed, insight, and a breakthrough. So this is beautiful energy, and some of you right now could really be recognizing how to make your dreams come true. And this is Pisces energy right here. What kind of vision, what kind of dream do you have? You have the power to make things happen. And if there's anything that this new moon in Pisces that we're still a little bit in the energy of, if there's anything that it's encouraging us to do, is take practical steps, practical action to make our dreams come true, turn those visions into reality. But this can also represent that, just be aware and open to people, to situations, and to energies that are around you, and also internal energies, your dreams themselves as well, because there is some sort of revelation coming in here. Now, whether this comes in from a person, a third party, whether this comes in via your dreams or via some signs and things that you see from spirit, whatever it is, it's important. So it is important that we really do step into the flowy energy that we're in Pisces, and that we are open and receptive to whatever information, whatever insights, whatever signs we happen to be experiencing or seeing around us. Very important in that, because we could be really getting some clarity and some deep insights right around this time. And this can be things that can help you heal, help you turn over a new leaf, help you, make some really positive changes in your life. Right, whatever it happens to be, there's something very important that is coming through for you. Could give you some freedom, and wouldn't that be nice? Oops, that one's upside down, and so is that one. All right, these two decks, this particular deck here, a couple cards came upside down, and they're not supposed to be, so I flipped those. I flipped those around. So we've got the heart of compassion, we've got inner guidance, and freedom of soul expression. Talk about continuing on the theme that we're pretty much on. Don't forget, we've got a lot of planets in Pisces right now. Everything is still currently direct. Forward movement, forward momentum, looking to the future. But we do have the heart of compassion that's here. There's many people around you now who benefit from your loving, compassionate heart. And there you go. There's that beautiful heart energy, the love, the caring energy that you have within you, the light that's within you projecting this outward. So this is that reminder to project your light out and not live your life externally. You will feel more connected, you will feel more at one, and you will probably feel more powerful in that energy. But this is also encouraging you to give back to others as well. Remember, with the energy, the good that we put out flows back to us. I mean, also the bad that we put out flows back to us too, but we don't want to do that, right? We want to focus on the good. So where can you give back to other people? Very Aquarian energy and very Pluto and Aquarius energy. The energy that you put out has the power to change the world. You have the power to help other people or to influence other people's lives in a really positive way. Perhaps perhaps it's a simple gesture. You may have an elderly neighbor that can't mow their lawn because they can no longer, pull start the lawnmower, or maybe it's just a little too heavy for them. Maybe 15 minutes out of your week, out of your month may not necessarily break the bank for you. It's something nice. Maybe you make muffins or something for your family, and you share them with your office. All these little tiny gestures. We often do think that, our ability to change the world and change energy, we tend to think in visions of grandeur. And the thing is the little things that count. It's the little things that add up to a big thing. So little things, little steps, they really do add up, and they can have a huge impact. Something that might be really small for you can be something monstrous for somebody else. Maybe that day that you bake muffins and bring them to your workplace, maybe that's the day where, one of your coworkers didn't bring lunch that day because maybe it's 3 days before payday and they're hanging by a thread. You don't know that necessarily, and you just are compelled to bring something to your workplace, and it just may brighten their day and give them some nourishment in a way that you never even knew could be that impactful. So we never know what's going on behind the scenes. So embrace your heart, embrace your compassionate energy there, and put your light out there, whatever that looks like to you, whatever you are compelled to do. We also have inner guidance coming in here as well. it's time for you to pay attention and listen to the guidance of your soul. So here's that revelation. Here's that insight that's coming in. Spirit is very encouraging you right now to go within, to listen to your inner guidance system, to listen to your intuition. And, our intuition is never wrong, but we do, have the phrase, hindsight's 20/20, shoulda, woulda, coulda. And we don't want to necessarily live that way and look back and go, man, I knew I should have done this, or I knew I shouldn't have said this, right? Or I knew that was the right path to go down. And, imagine living in a world, living our lives in a way where we never had to look back and say, I knew I should have done that way because that's what my gut instinct told me. Imagine if we trusted it fully, wholly, and completely the first time, every time. So really make sure that you are in tune with your inner guidance. How do you do that? Quiet your conscious mind. How do you do that? Focus on your breath. You can quiet your conscious mind very quickly. Maybe for short periods as you practice, maybe for longer periods. But people think that, there's a lot of fluff and flutter that's made about meditation or connecting or channeling with your inner self. And the truth is, it can be so simple. It can be so easy. Take a few deep breaths in and out. In, deep breath, count to 3, exhale deeply. Do that 3 or 4 times. And then just be. If a thought comes in, if whatever comes in your conscious mind, recognize it and let it go. You can do this in 30 seconds. You can do this in 5 minutes. You can do this in 5 hours, whatever floats your boat. But it doesn't have to be complicated. So whenever you're in doubt, or if you're not sure about something, or if you just want to connect with your energy, breath work is the key to quieting that conscious mind, and then just allow energy to flow, because there's something important going on here with you. But we also have freedom of soul expression. You may be holding back from expressing yourself out of fear of losing or upsetting someone around you. Excuse me. Now, I do feel that this is very connected to your dreams. Often we live our lives, and, we date people, we get married, we have families, we've got friends, we've got careers, all of these kind of things. And sometimes as we grow and evolve, we've got other dreams. We've got other things that we want to do, or other things that we want to change. And sometimes we put our dreams on the back burner out of fear of not having time to be there for someone else, or out of fear of losing something. If I follow this dream and I upset my daily apple cart, will I lose this thing? And this is quite often what holds us back. But we're being very encouraged right now to follow our dreams. And for some of you, it's, picking up a hobby. It's like, I always wanted to do this, or I always wanted to learn this thing, or I always wanted to try this, or I always wanted to know, if I followed this path, would I be successful? And so you're being encouraged to turn inwards, listen to your inner guidance, listen to your heart, okay, and to see, what is holding me back, or what do I truly, truly desire? Where is my heart showing me the way? And you're being encouraged to face your fears, to upset the apple cart a little bit, if you will, because this leads you on a path that is more in tune with your soul's purpose, with your life's purpose. And again, it may not be anything massive. For some of you, it could be. We are heading into eclipse season as I do this reading. Our first eclipse of 2024 is coming up on March 25th, and it's a doozy. It's a big one. It's Libra energy. And, eclipses, especially a full moon eclipse that we've got coming up, can be a culmination of things. It can be fated events and things that are meant to happen or meant to end or meant to begin. We're shaking things up a little bit in that energy. It can be unpredictable. It can be chaotic. It can bring second chances. Anything goes when we got eclipse energy in that Libra energy. It's relationships, it's contracts, it's legalities, all that come in here. It also represents balance and equality. Is your life balanced? Are things fair and equal? Do you have healthy relationships? Are things one-sided? What needs to change? What contracts are you fulfilling, or which ones have run their natural course? So we've got a lot of big energies that are going on, that are coming up. So going inward and really connecting with your heart of hearts, your souls of souls, your intuition, your energy, right? This can really bring about some very powerful changes for you, and in the best of ways. One door closes, another one opens, but we can open multiple doors at the same time as well. So embrace the evolution, embrace the changes that are within. We have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and we've got the Death card, and there's your changes. Celebrate the Three of Cups. For some of you here, there might be some really great things happening in your world right now. Celebrate all the wins, the little ones and the big ones. Call up your friends, call up your family, rejoice. The Three of Cups is a very social card as well, and so maybe some of you, especially with the Seven of Swords right beside it, which can be, a little mistrust or some doubt. It can be lies, deceits, betrayals, and things like that. It can also be a little bit of stealthy energy. So this can represent that maybe you're not feeling connected with some people in your social group right now. Perhaps some of your relationships are just maybe not necessarily where you want them to be. And so you could be in this energy thinking, is this something that I can, change, something that we can fix, something that, can evolve with me, because not all connections, Three of Cups that we have, can evolve with us along our life journey. So this can be something that might be changing in your world, friendships, business partnerships, personal relationships, whatever it happens to be. But whatever your situation is, what brings you this sense of Three of Cups energy? Happiness and joy and celebration, living life to its fullest, essentially, there as well. The Seven of Swords, what's holding you back, or what do you feel maybe has been taken from you or stolen from you? The Seven of Swords can be one of theft, one of something being stolen. Perhaps some of you feel that part of your life, or maybe some years, have been stolen from you, essentially because you maybe didn't follow the thing that you wanted to follow when you wanted to follow it, and you made compromises, or you made other choices, or maybe you feel you didn't have any other choice at something. So now you may feel that something has been missing or something has been taken from you in some way, but now is your opportunity to reclaim that. Remember, no matter where you are in your life, nothing has ever been stolen from you as far as time or experience, because there is something that you've gained during that time. It's easy, especially if we've had a lot of relationships that have gone sideways, and I've had mine, right? And, yes, it's very easy to look back and go, that was 7 years of my life I will never get back. However, it's also 7 years of my life, or 10 years of my life, or 20 years of my life where I have gained experience and wisdom and insight, and I have had a lot of blessings, even if I feel that I haven't been fulfilled. So remember that whatever has transpired in your life, it's not a matter of things being stolen from you. It's something that has maybe you have been meant to experience, or you had to learn some life lessons, or you needed to gain this kind of wisdom in order to set yourself up for today, to make some different choices today, or to follow the dream that you want to follow today, because sometimes we don't have the maturity or the wisdom or the inner strength to follow our dreams at a different point in our timeline in our life, but now things are setting up for you. Meow. That's my Lily meowing in the background. But this is Death card energy, of time of major change and transformation, a time where we are evolving spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. The world is evolving. Our inner world is evolving. And Spirit is reminding you that you have the power to change your life. Yes, there's some changes that may go on that you don't have control over. We can't control everything. But there's also things that are within your power and are within your control. So focus on those. Accept the things that you cannot change and embrace your power to change the things that you can. Because the Death card is scary to some people because it does represent change. It represents endings, maybe even actual death, but it also represents birth, rebirth, light, new beginnings, another stage in our evolutionary cycle. So the Death card is not something to be feared. It's something to be, now I don't want to say revered because it's not the right word really, but it's something to be aware of in how powerful it can be. And we can accept change, we can accept evolution, we can accept endings, we can accept new beginnings, or we can rail against them. We can rail against the fates, and that's when things become a little bit harder, when we resist. So in the flowy energy that we've got in Pisces season, go with the flow, accept certain things, try and fix things if you can. Absolutely. Try and heal, try and forgive, try and get that second chance. If that's something that your heart and soul really says, this is worth saving. But we need to be willing to let certain things go in order for us to follow a better, lighter path. But it's not always easy, is it? Very much not. And especially as we are in this week, we are in the last, we're on the 12th now. No, 13th now. Oh, 13th, Death card, 13. Maybe some of you are experiencing some changes today. But we're on the 13th now. In another 6 days, we step into the northern hemisphere in the spring equinox. If you're in the southern hemisphere, I think you have your, autumn equinox, I believe there. But wherever you happen to live, we're heading into Aries season. It's this brand new start of an astrological new year. And the Pisces energy is 12th house energy, spiritual, mystical, magical endings, though, right? Final house, the final sign. So we are in this transformative energy. So you might feel on some level between two worlds. So connect with your energy, connect with yourself, and, maybe you get some deep insights there. We're going to see what we can do to attract some abundance towards you here. We have dreams of abundance. Look at that. That's dream energy coming out again. As you sleep, God, spirit, angels, source, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Very important. And you might be saying, but I don't remember my dreams. One of the little keys to capturing the essence of your dream is when you first wake up in the morning, don't open your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. And just lay there. Don't move. Just keep your eyes closed and capture the feeling, the thoughts, the words, the visions that you may have had just right then and there. And once you capture it, then open your eyes and jot it down. It may not necessarily make sense to you right then and there, but later on, this is where things may fall into place. So just one of those key things to remember. But you could also be experiencing daydreams as well. We have moonlighting here for you, and I love this message on this card. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Is there something that you want to create? Is there something that you want to do? Maybe a career change, but perhaps you're like, you know what? I have to start small. I can't quit my day job quite yet. Can you do something on the side, something in your spare time? You might not make money at it to start with while you build a base or while you build a foundation for it. But if you keep doing it as it evolves, as it grows, this is where you may be able to make some more changes. So if you already have something that you do on the side right now, this is a time of growth. And this is a time of expansion, a lot of positive energy that's coming in here. So you could see something take off for you in the very near future. This can also be a sign that maybe you've been looking for. And if you've been kind of right on the cusp there and thinking, Is this the right time to make this change? Is my business big enough? It might be. This might be what you were looking for to give you that green light. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. And this really ties right back into our very first message that came out today. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. And there's that good that you put out into the world. It does flow back to you. It might not be your reason for doing it, but it does flow back to you. So the ripple effect, right? You have the power to change the world, your environment in positive ways. Do something nice, give back, even if it's just those small gestures, because they really do have a massive impact. I'll leave all that there for you guys. I know we did go a little bit long, but I had some big messages coming out for you guys today. What can you do? And so I hope there was something here that sparked a little bit of something in you. And if you enjoyed your reading, please do take a moment to press that like button. That helps my moonlighting. It does help the video get seen. The more you like it, the more YouTube will recommend it to other people. So I thank you for that. But also, if you do enjoy my readings, take a moment there to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I thank you very, very much for doing that. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. And my little kitten just jumped up on here. Say hi, Comet. You can't see him. He's just a big black shadow. Anyways, my magical little black cat. Mwah, my baby. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.